Hi, welcome to Renewed Life Acres. My name is Anna, and this video is going to be part one of our little new homestead tour. Part two, we're going to go into what we want to transform this place into, but for now, we're just going to show you the property as is. We moved in May of 2025, so we've been here for a little over a month now. We moved here from about 30 minutes away, so not too far, but we were coming from a townhome that had an HOA and a highway right next to it. So we wanted to get a little bit more space and be able to start growing as much of our own food as possible through animals and a garden. So we have 2.5 acres here at the end of a half-mile long private shared dirt road. Our property is in the shape of a square, and we have a tiny creek running from one side to the other side. We have mostly grass in the front of the house and on either side, and then the majority of our acreage is either wooded or cleared woods, which is where I'm sitting right now. We have an old small shed and lean-to that is falling apart, and when we moved here there were two giant groves of bamboo that we had removed so that we could maximize on the acreage that we have here. We also have numerous mature plants that are able to give us some fruit and nuts. We have 3 common pear trees that line the end of our driveway. We have numerous wild blackberry bushes that are already producing berries for us, and we have too many to count walnut trees in our forest that will give us walnuts in the fall. The little stream creek that we have is spring fed, and even though it's very narrow in size, it does run and the water is nice and cold, so we're very grateful to have that. Our terrain is very hilly. We basically don't have any section that's really flat at all. And as you go to the back of the property, it becomes more and more steep. We absolutely love our neighbors. There's a few other kids around my kids' age on the road. It's really awesome to be only 15 minutes from Costco, but also surrounded by woods and able to feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. When we were looking for our forever home, I had a list of things that I required and a list of things that would be awesome to have, but not necessarily something that I would say no to a house if it didn't have. And this house checks off so many more boxes than I ever expected any one house would. The listing for this house didn't even mention the creek. And so when we showed up and there was water, I was so surprised, but obviously we were interested in it even without the creek. So I'm just so grateful that we were able to find a place like this with awesome neighbors and a country feel, still close to family and friends and our church and the grocery store, but also outside in the county. We're not inside the city limits, so we can basically do whatever we want. We have 12 acres back behind me this way that connects to our woods, that's owned by somebody who I've been told is not gonna sell. And then we have a housing subdivision on the front and the side, and we have a neighbor directly behind us. So we're never gonna have any issues with other people becoming too close. We hope that this is our forever home. We have a lot of plans on how to transform this place from the overgrownness that it is right now to a really functional, working homestead where we can grow all types of different food for us and our family and our community. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're interested, go watch part 2 on how we are going to change this place in the coming years.